Hello, hello, hello. This is Angela with Dogwood Paper Arts. I'm back. And I've got a stack of envelopes here. I have more out by the computer, but I don't think I need any more right this second. And I also have with me some packaging and this beautiful back sheet of this 49 in Market. Lots of packaging. See? All kinds. And I think I might even have more. But I don't know right this second. Just, you know. Do I need any more? Huh? Probably not. I do have some of these little ones. So lots we can do there. I have some envelopes. Some of these giant ones I don't think we need. That one's kind of cool because it opens. That would be a cool one to use. You ever get one of these? Great old credit card offer. Yep. Process immediately. Anyway, got a lot of different ones. And let's see here. A lot of half cuts. Or offcuts. A lot that I've, a lot of tax documents this year. What's this? Oh, this is a menu from the Cedar Plank Buffet. We might use that. I have another one somewhere. I wonder where I put it. Anyway, so you can probably tell that I am thinking about making an envelope journal. So, these are a little bit too big. So, where to start? Where to start, you guys? I guess we should start with like this as a base. What do you think? Or should we start with one of these as a base? It's a little bit upside down this way, but you know, it makes a pretty nice base. Especially if we cut that one off at that end. And have the opening up here. Yeah. So, here's a base without a pocket. I was just thinking that this would be such a nice pocket there. This one doesn't have that pocket. So we could actually use that as a doodad. It puts the envelope at the tops, but we can always, well, you know, it fits pretty darn good. It's very, very close. So let me just set those packagings. Oh, look at this one I have. That's a nice one too. Okay, so this looks like it's going to be this side. And this is glossy, we'll cover it up. It's a nice paper this way, but I don't need it to be, excuse me, glossy. And this feels just a little weak to me. And I do want to cover the inside. I wonder if we can open it up. can't, then we won't. You're like, why is she doing this? She's going to ruin it. Yeah, I am. I'm going to ruin it. It's okay. We can put a new thing in it. I want to make it easier to get into. Oh gosh, I'm tearing up the whole thing. They just don't make them as strong as they used to. No, I want to be able to put an inside in there. So, to do that, my main question is do we want it to be a firm inside since it's the flap of the, no, we don't. It'll firm up on its own, won't it? Okay, so I need a paper in there. What paper should I use? I didn't even think about paper, you guys. I did bring along 49 and Market papers. I don't know what's in here. I haven't really looked through them. I mean, that would be a nice inside of there. I thought some of these could just be inserts. Look at this. Yeah, there's all kinds of wonderful papers in there. Let's go down here and find this heirloom stack. Been kind of working on this one a little bit here and there. It's pretty. Don't usually use that mustardy color, but it's very pretty. I wonder if it's thick enough. You know, I just kind of feel like it's not. It's very thin paper. But this looks kind of cool. Would be kind of neat showing up in that window. But I think it might not be thick enough, you guys. I do have a couple sheets of heavier paper. I have that. Those are both thin. I have that. That's a pretty one. So it's kind of an eclectic start here. This is green. I don't mind covering the outside of the envelope with the thin paper. But now I do have this from the, I think we might use it. It's this travel journal one that I made a long time ago, and I had 3 packs of it, and one of the pieces ended up going, a lot of the pieces I cut and sent with the journal. Why don't we go with this? It matches that green really nicely. I'm just going to set that on the floor because I can. So we could just put that in as a nice background. Plus it will sturdy up our envelope. That could go, this would be nice in there. But see, that stuff's just not showing up in that window. We can put something else in there. Okay. So the idea, my idea here, I have no idea really what I'm doing. But my idea for the journal is that I will stiffen up the inside to make it a stronger envelope. Does that make sense? And then we really do want it to the base, and I think we're going to leave it open at the top and close it at the side. So let's bring it clear up to there. Right? Righto, she says. I needed to do something different. I have a bunch of journals in mind, but I'm not prepared to make them quite yet because I can't settle my mind on what I want to really do. So I needed something to, I don't know where I made my line. Right there, I think. Yeah, right there. I see it now. I see it now. I don't see it now. There it is. So I'm doing this to just kind of settle my mind. Calm the mind. Okay, now I do want to see if this shows up as anything else in there, because it's kind of cool in a way, isn't it? Kind of neat that way. I kind of like it that way. It's kind of upside down that way. So it could be this side. Yes, and then we can have these tickets showing in the window. That way we can either insert a picture, or when you pull the thing out, it will show a bunch of tickets right there. Very cool. I like that. Okay. Oh, but see, I opened the wrong end. I would have to make a new thing, because it would be upside down, not way over there, unless I went like this. And made it like that. But then our pocket's upside down on this side. We don't want that. I'm still open at the bottom. Okay. I give up. We're going this way. Like this. And then it, well, see, we'll go on this, no, let's go this way. Oh my gosh, you guys. Okay, this way. We're going this way. Oh, got it. It's so confusing sometimes. Okay. Oh no, she's inking, they said. Need to ink the top. Well, if the envelope opens on top, then yes, we'll have to ink up there, but we'll probably give it just a slight trim. We'll see. It's going that way. So we want to install it this way, and we only want to put glue to right there. And this will go over the top. Can you even see that line that I drew on there? I can't either. Oh. Because it's right here. Okay. Well, it doesn't really matter. It's all going to get glued down anyway because the top of the envelope's going to come over it. So we might as well glue there anyway. And my glue says, I'm plugging up on you. What do you think of that? Well, I don't think much of it. That's what I think of that. Oh. Oh dear. We've been talking about 15 minutes. Okay, there we go, 45 minutes. Don't know how far we'll get. I don't know if we even get anywhere at all. There is a glue worm in here. Hopefully this one will work better. Don't need the problems of the art glitter glue doing that today. So we'll switch glues. Don't need the glue to stiffen up on me. Okay, this is going to all get covered up anyway. All right, art glitter glue. We are probably going to cut this open, but let's just close it for right now to just assure ourselves of what we want to do. Okay, going to use this. Don't like that. I think we'll go back to this one. We're going to put it in upside down. We're going to cover it anyway. But I think what we'll do is this will become a pocket here. But I don't want to glue it down necessarily yet. So I'm going to go ahead and put glue on this piece. Look at my glue's working now. I guess you have to threaten it. Okay. We might have to put a little bit of fabric there because I didn't cover that white piece. We do want to close this up, or do we want that to be where it opens? Decisions. I mean, it could open there. It seems kind of crooked. Like it went further down in on this side than it did here. I think maybe we'll close it and maybe we'll put the opening on this side over here. I think that would be better. Yes. The reason is this is going to catch up on this because this is a little thicker and it will catch up on it. There's no doubt about it. So, just want to put a little bit of glue right along there. Okay, perfect. Now, we are going to put the opening over on this side. So I'm going to cut this off over here. What did I do with my cutting board? Cutting board, it's not a cutting board. It's just board of cutting. Ha 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 ha. Okay, there we go. We're starting somewhere. How about that? Okay, see? Perfect. Look at that. Very nice. Okay, now we are going to go a section at a time. So let's cover this. And what should we cover it with? This is when we can use our travel paper if we want to. Where does that bend? It does bend right along that crooked little line. How about that? Or what do we want? You know, I don't want that. I don't want to. No. That's a Tim Holtz. Oh, goodness. Well, let's just use this, I guess. I'm not real thrilled about using it. I don't know why. I think it's because it's not grungy enough for me. It's not grungy. Okay, we'll go with this. Okay, there we go. I like that. Okay, so what I need to do here then is get a piece of washi tape, and I just happen to have some here. And we're going to cut this to fit here. This is a Tim Holtz washi tape, so it is kind of a fabric. And a piece of vellum there. Get that little pocket to be out of our way. Oh, hum-diddy-dum. It's got tape on it. It's going to go under the paper, so I think it'll be okay if we just put it on here. From right... Excuse my head. Excuse my head, please. It's got a little bit of sticky on it from the tape. Don't like that. I do not like that. Those are my sewing scissors. Put those up, Angela, so you're not using them. Okay, put that over there. Okay, so let's make sure this has a crease in it. Yeah, I just put the paper in wrong, I guess. So I'd say right about there. What do you think? We'll glue that on there and then clip it off after we glue it. Because the envelope is, a lot of time they're not straight anyway. So we want that to kind of just fit on there. Glue stick. Stick with your glue. Okay, I will stick with my glue. You and I are like Velcro glue. We just stick together. Always like glue. I used to love that paste. Does anybody ever get paste? You know, it comes with a little brush. I remember we used to have it in grade school. I used to love that stuff. My goodness. I'm just kind of lining this up here because I want to put glue along this edge. And I'll probably have to put it underneath too. It's not going to help if you put it all in there crooked, Angela. Okay. Alrighty. Now, let's cut this off without slicing the top of our envelope. So kind of get underneath the underside of your envelope to cut. My scissors are gunked up. I have glue on them, I admit it. Okay. I think I just sliced the bottom of my envelope. No? Guess not. But I do have a spot there that needs glue. So, let's go back in there and run our glue. And then that's an opening, so we don't have to worry about that so much. But now, this is where it wants to tear open. So, let's put some of that washi tape on there. It's okay if the washi tape shows on here. I mean, it'll look fine, won't it? So we'll go from there to there. Is that it? Sometimes they're hard to see where you put the line. Yeah, that's it. Right under that A. Ta-da! Okay. Now we don't want excuse me, we don't want this to cover our window. So let's bring it over here and start on this side. And I think it'll be okay on top on the other side, but it'll be under the paper on this side. Does that make sense? This is just going to nicely reinforce, maybe. I have it uncrooked. Good thing it's washi tape. I want it to be even on this side where it's going to show over here, because it will look nicer if it's at least evened up on this side. This side we're going to cover. This side we might put something on it, but I don't know what yet. But it's okay with me, you know, if it just frays, it'd be fine. I am forgetting to distress, and we don't want to really forget to distress because we want grungy, right? I think probably we'll have to put like a thumb hole or something in here. We may put a closure on it though, so we'll have to just kind of wait and see. Okay, I'm going to flip that open, and we're going to distress it. Just like that. Okay, now this side of the envelope is white, and really it will be seen, but I don't think we necessarily need to cover it on the inside. I do think we need to cover the outside. And there's our pocket, but I think probably, I wonder if we should trim these just slightly at an angle. We'll have to think about that. Okay, let's flip over to the front side and decide what we want to do there. We have some more of this, and we have some of this stuff. Not that, we don't want to use that. We have this and that. We have music sheets. This is a thin piece of paper. Oh, I was making something. Oh, look at that. Ooh, I was making a double pocket envelope. Ooh, 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 woo-hoo-hoo. Woohoodle. I saw a poodle. Okay, so we're going to tear this one down right here to right about here. Tearing ruler, yes. Yes, yes, yes. We need to tear it, tear it, tear it. Oh, look at that. I tore it wrong. Wonder if I got the right ruler. I think I do. See, I tore it. I'm going to leave this a little bit of space there. I mean, gosh, it looks nice. I like it. So I'm going to give it just a little space. Now, what I'm noticing here is there's an awful lot of red on that edge. I guess we'll cover it and then we'll get out maybe a darker ink and go over it, and that should cover it. Maybe this vintage photo will be a little more juicy. Let's find out. Oh yes. I always hang on to them until they're totally a dead dead ink pad. I have a re-inker, but sometimes I think it's just as easy to get a new one and start using the new one instead of fussing with the old one, trying to get it all juiced up again. I mean, you never know. I could end up just totally covering this whole piece up. I know, it's a frightful thought, isn't it? But I could end up making a pocket back here or something. Oh yeah, we were going to leave some of that showing, weren't we? Yeah, there. Okay. I think we'll put this one right here. Tear that side down. And we'll ink it up. So will we put a journal in this one? I think we will. The last one had a nice little small journal in it. It was really fun to make too. I really enjoyed it. I remember that. I remember being nervous about making it. But once it was made, it was like, oh, this is so cool. And that was due to Martha Manigros really offering me the challenge to do one. I'm going to leave this up for a little bit. Well, it looks like I went over too far anyway, so I guess we'll put it all the way down. Okay. So we do still have some of this. So with that white on it, it looks kind of nice. We'll probably put fabric here on the outside of the back. We'll tear this like that, and then maybe like this. And we'll put this right here. So anyway, it just kind of felt like I was not settling down on any one thing to do. There's a couple of things I really want to make, but I'm also working on digitals right now. And wowie, I'm almost done. I have a whole stack of French documents and bank checks, and they're all very old, 1800s. And so I have a bunch of those that I want to use. And I'm going to put that up there. I'm not going to use that here. So anyway, lots and lots of goodies. I think, I should have torn it right there, but we can put something there. I think I will tear along here. Out. And then I think we'll tear it right about here. And let's see what that covers up. Right there. I think that'll be fine. We'll cover the top of that right there, so it gives it a more grungy. Yeah. And then that kind of will go with that tape up there. And then we're going to end up covering up this end that's over here anyway, so we don't have to worry about what it looks like. Thank you for working glue. Can't tell you how much I appreciate it. Give it the good karma talk. Okay. Would it be shameful to put the other half of the butterfly over here? Maybe it needs to be like this. Oh dear, poor butterfly. Let's see. It's gotta go right about there. Oh, we gotta go clear up, don't we? Yeah, right to there. Now the window's looking smaller and smaller because I'm covering up these corners is what I'm doing. I'm trying to anyway. And when you cover up the corners, then you end up covering up a lot of the window. I'm gonna have some showing up there. But we're going to cover that with fabric, aren't we? Yes, we are. I forgot. Yep, don't have to worry about that then, do we? Okay. Yeah. Oh gosh, not much more time left today. It's okay. I need to start loading these up tonight anyway. So I can hopefully have this one come out on Monday. And then tomorrow I hope to have well, on Saturday, I hope to load up at least the French digitals. So I hope on Tuesday I am sharing with you the French digitals on a video. Oh, they are so lovely, and they are so old, and they are so wonderful. Just love them. Okay, so this one doesn't need to go up that far. Okay, really doesn't even need to go over this far. It just needs to go right to there, doesn't it? Someday I would like to do one of these where I sew the envelopes and do all that. I wasn't sure. I felt like doing that on this one. It was just more to relax, really. Because I just needed to... Sometimes if I just relax and collage, I can come around to my way of thinking, you know, and then my creative mind starts to agree with me. Or my creative mind says, oh, no, 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 we're not doing that. No, you silly girl. You know, this says kisses. I wonder if it was like goodnight kisses. Do we leave the word kisses? I mean, wow, it's just there. Why not? Why not? So, anyway, it is going to be Mother's Day weekend here. And I don't think we're going to be seeing our kids until next weekend. So, a little disappointed. Well, anyway. You know, that's probably why I need to collage. It's because I was disappointed that I felt like it wasn't important. You didn't hear me say that. But my husband, he came home with, after his doctor appointment, with 2 giant flamingos and an outdoor screen from Hobby Lobby. And it was such a lovely gift. And then today, he came home with 2 giant bouquets of tulips. So, he loves me. Anyway, we're going to plan something with our kids next weekend. But, yeah, anyway. All I can say is someday it will happen to them. And their kids aren't going to come see them on Mother's Day or Father's Day. And I can say, yeah. I know what that feels like, sure. Anyway, just ignore me. I'm complaining. I'm done now. I'm stopping. I'll quit. I promise. Yeah, I promise. I'm quitting. Oh, that's a pretty one, isn't it? Look at this. Learn, silly, happy, love, shine, family. Cool. Look at that one. That's a nice one. I love this one. Oh, I love that too. That's nice and grungy. That's a pretty one. Oh, look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? Glad there's a couple of them there. This one I think is very pretty too. These we could cut out to put inside. Don't you think? Yeah, I do too. Looks like cement. I love this too. Even though it has that red around it. Cards. Newsprint in blue. Oh, I love that. Pull that one out. I love greens. I love pinks, but I love greens. Oh, that's pretty. Oh, that's pretty. Yes, yes, yes. Very pretty. This is nice. Look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? Ooh. Pink and green are great together, aren't they? This is one of my favorite papers. That's why I bought this paper pad. Was because it had these sheets in it again. And they're just too hard to find on their own. They have to be used for something special. I mean, they'll go perfect in this journal that I'm working on. Oh, look at that. Nice. That would go. That would go. Oh, that's a nice one. Oh, isn't that pretty? It's very neutral-y, isn't it? It says, I'm calming down now. Oh, I love that. I might do a yellow page. Yellow with yellow and that other yellow one that we saw. This one's very pretty. It matches that one, doesn't it? Going to put it over there. And then the alphabet. Alphabet. I do love that. Okay. I like that yellow too. I was looking at this one. Okay. So this kind of goes with these guys, right? This one, it kind of goes here. So we're going to cut this one to fit here, but we aren't going to glue it down until we get the next envelope on the other side. So, gosh, you know, I think we just used the tearing ruler. I think that works fine. Let's start here and tear a little bit off the bottom. Such nice penmanship down there at the bottom. Okay, there's that one. Okay, let's bring this back. Oh, we'll tear off a little bit on this side too. Just so that we don't have to keep tearing the sides down if we've already torn some down. Okay. Because now it's pre-torn down there. So, we want to tear it. Where to tear it? From there, we can leave some of this ribbing showing over here, but we want it to be under this, don't we? Okay. So, so from there to there, we can tear and tear. Okay, so that'll be there. Oh, are we upside down? Okay, let's go this way. Yes, that's the way the birds are going. Yes, it is. This is going to be under there. And the tearing ruler is right here. So it's going to go here, unless I totally tore it wrong. And then, in which case, we'll just know that I tore it wrong, and that I'll have to fix it by cutting some of that off over there. Okay, next envelope. There's a good one. It's just a little half-C. We would have to definitely cut it down. This way. And it would actually be over that, wouldn't it? I'm over you. Oh, that's a nice window. I like that one better. I like it better than the double window. But we can cut the top there, and it can have an opening at the top on this one. Business reply, no windows. Oh, look at that window. Citibank wants you to see their window. That's a nice one there too. Oh, so is that one. Express Scripts. That's a pretty nice one. Either one is nice, or I think they're the same. Got a lot of those. Okay. Well, we are going to stop right here because the bell is going to ring. And when we come back to this one, we will either begin here or I will have started again, and you will begin wherever I'm beginning again. How's that sound? Uh-oh. Sometimes these get glue on them, and then they don't want to go back in, and then you got to take the glue off. And there they fit. I have a little silicone pad back there that I just stab my needles into now. I finally got myself trained to do that. Unbelievably hard to train myself. It really was. So we're going to stop there. I do hope to use some of the 49 and Market pieces. And I do want to use a lot of these packaging things as well. So, you know, like this could go here. You know, maybe not there. Maybe it'll go, I don't know. Somehow it could. I mean, it could go here and flip open. And then this could flip open. But I do want to use the packaging and stuff that I have and just see what we can use up. 34 mix and match die cut pieces. Yeah, I'm kind of hoping I can use some of these things. Look at these, aren't they cool? That's what from the 49 and Market. But how cool would that be on there? Look at that one. Very cool. They have some really nice things in here. So, I'd like to use some of them. There's, oh, what's this down here? A little linen looking doily. So anyway, we've got a lot to play with and a lot of packaging, and I will see you next time, and we're going to keep putting together this envelope stack and see where we can go with it. So right now we are right here and right there. So I will definitely see you tomorrow, and have a great day. Bye.